Hey guys, it's Pie. I'm bringing you another deck. This one is definitely not created by me. This is a mono black midnight mono black magic midnight deck. I don't know, whatever. It's from another. He's on YouTube. I'll link it in the doobly doop. Anyway, so it's got 4 Callous Dismissals, 4 however you say that, whatever. Renowned Weaponsmiths, got 4 of those too. 4 Brazen Borrower. Man, I cannot talk today. That's okay. 4 Midnight Clock. 4 Kiora, Behemoth, Beckoner. 4 Agent of Treachery. 4 Mass Manipulation. 20 Islands. 4 Interplanar Beacons. 4 Lotus Field. So 28 lands altogether. The deck doesn't really look like it does anything, and that's because it doesn't. Just hangs out. It's a deck that hangs out and does a thing. So anyway, I'm gonna jam some games. We can take a look at it, discuss why I'm a bad Magic player in the comments below, and we'll do the thing. They are in Mythic. I got deranked down to Gold. I didn't get to play nearly as much last month, especially before rotation, so I didn't get to grind up to Mythic or anything last month, so I got demoted all the way back down to Gold instead of to Platinum, and that's where I belong. In garbage. Maybe next rotation I can get all the way back down to Bronze, where I truly belong. I don't know. Anyway, so not a terrible hand. I mean, it's got some 2-drops, it's got some stuff to hang out with. I really don't know what I'm doing with this deck. That's probably the reason that I lose with it so much. I've been trying to work on it. I tried to make a video last night, but got interrupted a couple of times doing it. And I'm not really doing any editing right now. I just don't have the time of the day to work on editing anything. So I'm just gonna be doing these as kind of like almost live streams, but without the live part of it. So we'll do it that way. All right, opponents kill my Fblthp. My Fblthp's there just kind of as like a blocker, and I'm okay with that. Now we'll get out our Midnight Clock. This is the plan of the deck. We're trying to get a bunch of counters on it, and then that will give us a Time Twister. So that's kind of cool. It's Midnight Clock cast Time Twister, and then it exiles itself, which is, it's a thing. It's not a repeatable Time Twister, but it's one of the many reprints of Time Twister that are out there. But we're up to 5 mana right now, so next turn we'll be able to steal something if they put down anything nice. But we'll go with a Weaponsmith. And then at the end of their turn, we can bump up the clock. Bump up the volume. Oh, get to the chopper. Alright, I'll stop doing that. Anyway, so, yeah. And then she bumped again. Or then I bumped again? I forget how that goes. How do I get back there to the place where I fell asleep inside you? It's a song about doing crystal meth. Quite literally, there's a line in the song. Not a line of crystal meth, but just a line that says crystal meth. Whatever. Ooh, oh boy. Like 2 minutes in and I'm already talking about math. Demonetized. Oh man. It's okay. Nobody watches my videos anyway. Hey nobody, how you doing? Just like you, I have no friends. I mean, what? Oh man, you probably have more friends than I do. That's okay. Oh. I don't like this what was that called? It just got banned 3 years ago. Just. It got banned a few years back. Breeding pool is the blue-green land. It's birthing pod. Not breeding pool, birthing pod. I know Magic sometimes. I've played a game or two. 100? 1,000? Million? I don't know. I have no idea how many games of Magic I've played. Here's the secret. You can play a game for a really long time and never get good at it. Ooh. Alright, milling me over. I'm okay with being milled right now, though, because we're going to Time Twister if they don't Assassin's Trophy or anything. I don't even know what Whisper Agent does. What is it? Just surveil? What is this draft common doing in here? Okay, my opponent's up to no good. I don't know what they're doing. They're scaring me. I think I'm just gonna steal their mountain. Or their mountain. I think I'm gonna steal I'm gonna steal this mountain right here. Because this is a mountain right now. Don't question it. Just go with it. Oh, I don't have any blue. It's like, oh, I've got 3 mana, I can do this. But I didn't have any blue, so I couldn't, I could make the 2 mana and then a green or a black. But that's not blue mana. That's okay. Midnight Clock's still working, it's doing a thing. I want to get Kiora down before it flips. I wouldn't mind getting a little Amassy guy out here as well before it flips. And if you put something down on the board, I would like to steal something again before it flips. Before it flips. Oh. Well, it seems to work sometimes. So that's kind of how the deck works. Yeah, you wait around and you do a whole lot of nothing. And then as soon as you're done doing nothing, your opponent gives up. Okay. All right. I'll take that. I'm going to turn off the fan because I don't know if you can hear that click, click, click in the background. But it might be annoying you. Especially if you're a headphone user. Hello, headphone user. How are you doing today? With my dulcet tones. Alright, well, we've got a 3rd turn Lotus Field if we want it. And 2 islands. So, I'm going to do that. So we can go turn 1 island. Turn 2... Turn 3 Renowned Weaponsmith. Yeah. And Lotus Field. And then that gives us Kiora the turn after. And then maybe something else. I mean, I guess I could have Callous Dismissal the Gilded Goose, but then they just they make another thing. Or I could Callous Dismissal. Oh, I should have Callous Dismissal the food token. That would have been a smart Magic play. That would have been like heads up. Like, I know what's going on. Are they going to do the oven? No oven. Okay. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismiss the food token, just one of them, because I can't get rid of both of them. Both of them. That's your word for the day. Both of them. Might sound like a guy, that you might know. Oh, I know Beauregard. Beauregard Fovum. But it's a word. It just means, 2 of the things. All of both? Both of them. That's what it means. Can't really talk ever. I'm kind of dumb. That's okay. Well, thank you for spending time with this dumb guy. Uh-oh. Are you going to sack a thing, or are you going to kill my Renowned Weaponsmith? Ooh, he's going to maybe sack a thing? I'd sack that cat. Yeah, but I would have, I don't know. I'm not sure what I would have done first. I was thinking, whatever. I probably would have sacked one of the Gilded Gooses. Just personally. I think that the goose is loose. Doesn't really matter that much, but I guess the goose helps protect the Rosca. I don't know, man. You do you, fam. I'm gonna just play a land. I'm gonna attack. We're gonna get into the meat of her here. Take off a loyalty counter, maybe 2 if my opponent's just like, I think there's some tricks afoot. Now here's a pretty cool thing. Look, Kiora, untap Lotus Field. Boom. Wow, look at that. That's a Renowned Weaponsmith. Look at that. That's a... Aw, it's another Kiora. I was hoping for a Midnight Clock. We're getting to Agent of Treachery, mana here. That'd be pretty sweet. If I pulled an Agent of Treachery right off the top, I would be a somewhat happy camper. Well, there we go. Now we can kitty cat me to death. There was that card that was banned in EDH recently, right? Do not remember. Paradoxical Outcome? Is that what I'm thinking? Is that the right card? It might be. I don't know anymore. Let's type it in. Paradox. Paradoxical engine? Is that what I'm thinking of? Not outcome, but the engine? Yeah, paradoxical engine. Your paradox engine. Alright, well, I got this guy who can help me against the onslaught of Vraska. I'm gonna let Vraska take up because there's always a good chance that I draw a mass manipulation and then just get to nail it before she ultimates. That would be super nice. But yeah, Paradox Engine, that's what I'm thinking. Whenever you cast a spell, untap all non-permanent you control. I don't know that fits in. I was thinking, like, there's some way to activate it with the Cauldron Familiar and the Witch 7, but you're not casting anything, so I don't know. My brain goes weird places. That's all I know. I start getting all brewing into jank, and then I brew into jank that doesn't work. This is part of why I don't brew very often. That's why I like taking decks from other players. I'm a better player than I'm a brewer, and, you know, I'm a pretty shit player, so, yeah, what do you think my brewing skills look like? Whenever another creature you control dies, oh, that's gonna get, it's gonna get straight up nasty. Hello, nasty. Oof. Yeah, I still think the right course here is to stop in their upkeep and then make them pick up the Vraska. Although I don't even know if I want to stop in their upkeep. I'll probably just do it main phase. Just waiting for my opponent's turn to be over with all these triggers. All these activated abilities on the stack. Yeah, boom, boom, get me, got it. Alright, cool. I don't care. And, like, this little button doesn't really help. Look, it still wants me to resolve. Like, there's not an F6. It's just... I think this button does more damage to me than it's ever helped me. It's always like... Oh, you don't want to do anything when you could have done something, but you're just bored with how long it's taking for your opponent to resolve all their things. Ugh. Ugh. Yes, I get it. You're gonna recur the cat a bunch of times. I just don't understand why it's like. Why do you make me click so much? Sacrifice a goose, dummy. Okay, or the cat. It seems less good. Okay. Aw, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes it just doesn't pan out. I'm just sitting here waiting for for some kind of action and I get another Kiora. Like, okay. I get it. Like, Kiora's good, but it's not that good right now. So now I just kind of wait around and I hope for the best, but, you know, without a mass manipulation, without a, I don't even know. Maybe a little down tick on my Brazen Borrower. Buys me like 84 more turns. Okay, opponent. Meow. I just don't... I know what you're going to do. You're going to sack it 3 times. I get it. Or you're going to sack it 2 more times. It's fine. So I just have to click forever, waiting for this to happen. Oh, man. This is one of those, like, just terrible parts of Magic Arena. It's like 3 or 4 or 10 times longer than what it would take if we were playing face-to-face, just for this simple little loop for them to do it. It's like, yeah, I get your loop, I understand it. It's, you know, I've got decks that play it. These stupid animations, it's like, yeah, make it even harder to want to play. Oh. Alright, opponent. Well, it looks like you're gonna win. Another not action. So, you know, that's just how this deck works. It doesn't sometimes. Like, it has those really good games where you're taking everything away from them, and then you have these other games where it's like, it has the delay, but I don't know. Are you supposed to mulligan to Midnight Clock, like every game? Are you supposed to mulligan to, like, Mass Manipulation plus Lotus Field plus Kiora? Like, I don't know, but this is just painful. And my turns are so quick, and my opponent's turns are just like pulling teeth. Okay, I activate the Witch's Oven. Yeah, stack. Just so long. There it is. So, yeah, that's just more of this deck. Like I said, I've been working on it for a little while, trying to figure out how to play it, and all I've done is just lost rank. I've fallen to the bottom of Gold League trying to play this deck. So if you guys have any questions, comments, well, not questions, more comments, suggestions, whatever, I don't know. But like I said before as well, I will be linking the video, so you'll be able to see it. Like, I don't know, this seems good enough. 2 Lotus Fields is bad, but you know, it's like keeping a mulligan to 6 essentially. Because I like the rest of the hand. Being able to play Midnight Clock on turn 4 isn't the worst thing ever, and now I'll be able to play it on turn 3 because it's Druid Island. But turn 2 Fblthp, Interplanar Beacon. I mean, like, I don't know. But yeah, I'll start playing Lotus Fields on turn 4, and then, you know, we'll go from there. But it looks like I'm going to get beat down with some kind of mono blue fairy thing. Nope, not the card I wanted to cast. Alright, opponent. What are we doing? Yeah, see, like, it's not it's just like mono blue flyers. Is what it looks like. I'm just gonna get spanked down before I can really get anything going. Guess we'll go Weaponsmith, Lotus Field. Drop those lands. Love to trade so they can stop beating me down. It's gonna return it during my turn to avoid a counter spell, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for them to draw another card because I feel like they're gonna draw another card. And hopefully that'll tap them out enough where they don't have a counter spell. I can make them pick up the Fairy Vandal. And we wait. 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 But now I have a handful of lands. I don't really have any action, and I have to wait on this midnight clock. Well, there's Kiora. That's nice. Oh, I should have added a counter. Or should I have? Did I? Nah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I can add a counter whenever. I think. Did I have mana floating? I don't think I had mana floating. I'm so confused. My brain is so melted. It's okay. Here's a Cloud Concealer. So yeah, looks like I'm just gonna get beat down by mono blue guys while I wait around. Oh wow. There's a thing you don't see in Constructed all the time. Although this card does actually reference it. It's what, whenever it attacks? Neat. Yay! Get my own fairy in here. Get the block. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe that's 9. So I can activate it at the end of his turn. Part of me was thinking like maybe I should have gone for Lotus Field, and then I'd have the untapped Lotus Field as like one extra land, but I guess it's roughly the same. I don't know. There goes Fblthp. Oh, did I miscount that? I did. No, I didn't. Yeah, that's a second activation, and then that'd be the third activation. Okay. Alright, well, I'm falling asleep. Boring myself. Alright, Agent of Treachery. We online. Alright, let's see. What do I want first? I think I can just steal the 2-1. Or the 2-2, sorry. Start by stealing the 2-2 and we'll move on from there. Maybe I should have stolen the 2-1 because it had the doohickey equipped. Do I just die here? That's what, 7 damage so far? But yeah, I think this deck's getting stomped by I haven't even seen a rare yet. So a bunch of uncommons, commons. It looks like a draft deck, or not even a draft deck, like a precon. Getting stomped by it. Alright, well, I go Kiora, untap. So it makes basically a free Kiora. Gives me a life. And then shouldn't have played the island, I should have played an Interplanar Beacon. But whatever. Taking this is like taking 3 power, taking these are both like taking 3 power, so I'm just gonna do it like this. No attacks. Yeah, I definitely should have dropped the Interplanar Beacon before the Kiora. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm telling you, this deck is just getting its ass kicked by stuff that you're gonna find almost for free. These are the kind of stuff that if you walk into a relatively large local gaming store, these are the kind of cards that people would give you for free, especially on draft night. If you go to a draft store, these are like, if they're drafting M20, you'll probably end up with a bunch of these. Yahtzee. Yeah, I don't think I can win from here. I would need like a mass manipulation off the top. I don't know why they're hitting that. Oh, because they're out of targets. Okay. So then I take 5. Alright, well, let's start off with an Interplanar Beacon. Tap this for blue, we'll untap it. We'll make a Fblthp to see if we can draw a card. I mean, we're going to get a draw card. We'll see what we draw, I guess is what I meant to say. I don't know. There's a Brazen Borrower. That's not the worst thing. Play another Kiora. Go ahead and untap it again. We'll Callous Dismissal up the... I guess it doesn't really matter. This one costs more. And then we'll pass the turn. Oh, I forgot that I had flash. Okay, whatever. That was dumb. Should have gone with I guess it wouldn't have mattered because they both have flash. Should have gone with Weaponsmith maybe? I don't know. Well, that's cute. Trying to hold on. Brazen Borrower. Alright, opponent, are you going to be silly? Alright. At least it gives me another turn to die, but but I'm probably still dead. Oh man. Cool. Well, there goes my creatures. What am I, 18 cards into the deck? So you'd think you'd see, like, one of your 8 of cards, you know. Oh, I already have. Never mind. What am I already bitching about? Agent of Treachery, not seeing Agent of Treachery or Mass Manipulation? I don't know. There's only 6 of them left. You'd think you'd see one of them. I've already forgotten what's happened in this game. I have super lost, though. Like, quite literally, the only thing that saved me is Mass Manipulation. I draw Island. Okay, well, there you go. That's the game. So that's where I'm going to leave this video. Guys, I am not a fan of this deck. If you have any comments on how I'm fucking it up or whatever, go ahead and let me know. But in my opinion, if your deck's getting its ass handed to it by a stack of commons and uncommons, a bunch of like draft commons and shit, then it's probably not a good deck. I'm gonna continue the search for a deck that'll get me back up to Mythic. Alright, see you guys later.